I had just dropped off my boss's coffee, enduring yet another morning of being treated like I barely existed, when the door to his office opened. The atmosphere changed instantly. Vivian Reynolds stepped in, and it was as if the room had been lit by 1,000 suns. She was stunning, elegant, composed, and dangerous in ways I couldn't explain. At 42, she was 15 years older than me, but the moment she looked at me, time itself seemed to pause. "James, I'm stealing your precious assistant for a moment. I can't find my keys," she said with a smile, turning those golden, honey-coloured eyes on me. My breath caught in my throat. As she turned to leave, she touched my wrist gently. "I'm glad to finally meet you, Ella. James talks about you all the time." That was a lie. James could barely remember my name, let alone speak it correctly. But I didn't care. Her touch sent a wave of heat up my arm. "Pleased to meet you too, Mrs. Reynolds," I replied. "Please," she said, "call me Vivian. No need to be formal with James's brightest employee." She walked away, and I couldn't stop watching her go. 2 weeks later, I saw her again, at the company's annual spring party. I'd expected a night of dull small talk and fake smiles. Instead, a soft hand touched my shoulder. "There you are," she said, leaning close enough for her scent, vanilla and sandalwood, to engulf me. "Come to the garden with me, I need air." Without hesitation, I followed. By the pool, she sipped a martini and said, "James tells me you're eyeing a promotion." "I think I'm ready for the executive director role," I replied carefully. She tilted her head. "James is a good businessman, but blind to the talent right in front of him. I, however, see it clearly, especially in you, Ella." The way she said my name made my skin prickle. Then her hand touched my knee. I knew I shouldn't be in this moment, but I was already drowning in it. What followed were weeks of texts, innocent at first, a book suggestion, a gallery invite. Then, "I couldn't stop watching you in the meeting today." Or, "That grey dress brings out your eyes." And then, one night, when I was working late and James was out of town, the elevator chimed. Vivian appeared, breathtaking even in jeans. "I came for some documents," she said as she walked into my office. "But James isn't here, is he?" "No, he's in Boston." She leaned against my desk, then came behind me, her voice soft. "James trusts you with this acquisition. So do I. If it succeeds, the directorship is yours." "Why are you helping me?" I whispered. Her hands were on my shoulders. "Because I see your potential, and maybe I see something in you I've lost in myself." I turned. Our faces were inches apart. "This is dangerous," I murmured. Her smile was slow. "Life is boring without danger." When her lips met my neck, logic left me. We kissed, reckless and intoxicating. She whispered, "I've thought about you since that first day in James's office." But as her hands explored, guilt clawed its way back in. I pulled away. "We can't," I said. "He's your husband. He's my boss." "Our marriage is complicated," she said, adjusting her shirt. "We've been strangers for years. We stay married for the company and the image." Despite her calm, there was pain in her eyes. "But I want you, Ella. This is complicated, yes, but real." I looked down at the promotion file, then back at her. "What if James finds out?" Vivian smiled. "He has his secrets too. I have a right to my own life." She kissed me again, and this time I didn't resist. The following weeks were euphoric and terrifying. Private lunches, long nights while James travelled, and somehow my career bloomed. James finally remembered my name, praised my ideas, even discussed offering me shares. Then, one night, everything shifted. Vivian walked into James's office during a late meeting. "Ella came up with an amazing acquisition strategy," James said. "I'm thinking of offering her equity." My heart stopped. "Actually," he added, "the idea came from Vivian. She sees talent even better than I do." Under the table, Vivian's foot brushed mine. Later, while James stepped out for a call, she leaned in. "We need to stop playing this game," she whispered. "I want to run away with you." I stared, stunned. "What about your life?" I asked. "I don't have a life, Ella." Not one that's mine, just a role, James's wife, the polished face. But with you, I finally feel alive. I nodded, my heart racing. When? 2 weeks, she whispered. James will be in Tokyo, we'll be free. That night, as I got home, my phone buzzed. A message from Vivian. We'll be free in 2 weeks. I love you. Tears slipped down my cheeks. Was this love or just madness? In 2 weeks, I'd know. And whatever the answer, I wouldn't regret any of it. Not a second.